All right, guys, welcome back. So this just came in today, and this is the GMW-B5000TB. It is the G-Shock Square in complete titanium, gold accents, screw down case back. If you're familiar with the metal G-Shocks, it's essentially the same thing with a few different features. It's got gold accents, which I think really sets it off because it's got this gold ring around, and that's also sapphire. It does have the STN display and Bluetooth, so it's killer. It's got a polished kind of bezel, but everything else is matte, and it's super matte. It doesn't look like it's metal. It looks from far away, it looks like you're wearing the resin strap, which is kind of what I wanted. I appreciate subtlety, and I appreciate under the radar stuff more so, and it is a great watch. I mean, I've really become a fan of these G-Shock squares. So let's go through super quick. I'm not going to go through all the modes, but yeah, it is super easy. Here's your date, world time. It's got 5 world times, alarms, 5 world times, alarm, stopwatch, timer, and yeah, I mean, because of the Bluetooth, it's a pretty great setup. I can just kind of go on my phone and set it up super quick, and it syncs. On the wrist, this thing hides itself. I got a 7¼ inch wrist, and it took a little bit longer to kind of get this going just because it doesn't use spring bars. It uses pins and collars like a Seiko, but there it is on my wrist. I have a weird wrist too. It's not circular. It's kind of like larger on one side because I had an injury that never healed properly, and so for my watch face to sit fat, I need almost an extra 1 to 2 links on the 12 o'clock side compared to the 6 o'clock. It's perfect. If I were to have one G-Shock square, this would be it. But also knowing that it is very expensive, this would kind of come up as, if you can swing it, go get it. Let's take a look at the comparison between the other ones in my collection. So I've got the Granddaddy, the GW5K, which is a huge change from the other G-Shocks just because of the rubber in the strap. It's so much better. It's like, why didn't this happen? And again, this is a beast. Same screw down case back like the other ones. Very under the radar. This is like the perfect go anywhere watch. It's a different module, and so what I like about it, it does have kind of the power meter on the bottom, but it doesn't have Bluetooth, so you kind of have to do stuff on your own, which is not a problem. You only do the setup once anyways. So we got this one, and then next we've got the Tron, which I'll do a separate video on. And this is, I mean, how can you not like this? This is a black metal stainless steel one. Super cool, and I love the negative display and the kind of fade in, fade out of the backlight, if you will. And this is another one. This is a limited edition, I believe, and so is this. So they're great, comfortable watches. I kind of prefer these to my daily kind of Swiss watches that I have. They just fly under the radar, and they're really comfortable and also really packed with features. So just because I know a lot of people are going to ask me the weight, I just put these on my postal weighing scale. This GW5K is 78 grams. The 5000 TB size to my wrist is 99 grams. And the Tron, the 5000 CS, which is stainless steel, size to my wrist is 160 grams. So there's a 60 gram difference and almost 90 grams between these. So this is definitely the heaviest one. Again, it's stainless steel. What's also unique is it has different size links compared to, if we put this one down, it has different, they're slightly smaller on the titanium, but honestly, when you're holding both, it's like, whoa, this is just that much better. And again, this has sapphire with the AR coating. This one's just regular mineral glass. Let's clean this up real quick. But yeah, I mean, this is another one that shares the module as the titanium. And again, this is like complete sleeper. If it had all the Tron stuff, and then obviously I love this one. This is the go anywhere, kind of take care of what's going on. And again, there's deals to be had on these watches. You just gotta know where to look and how to find them. Sometimes these are easier to get new at prices comparable to what they sell for used. And that's if they come up. This was something I have been researching for the past maybe week or so, and an opportunity came up online from outside the US and actually Hong Kong, and the deal was epic. It was about $300 to $400 cheaper, and I got it overnighted, so pretty epic. It is, as you can see here, let's go on the case back. Titanium right there. But yeah, very, very comfortable, very light. It just doesn't feel like you're wearing anything, which is crazy. And part of the appeal, considering I've had titanium watches in my collection, the Tudor Pelagos, all the Seiko Tunas. I mean, you look at them and you're just blown away because it's light. There's this certain warmth, if you will. Titanium is different in terms of steel and for heat, and kind of how it just feels. It's just less resistant to thermal changes, if you will. So there you go. Just wanted to kind of do a brief overview and just quick comparison, because I know sometimes it's hard making the decision. But if the discussion ever came up, it would come down to, honestly, what are you looking for? Are you looking for the best bang for your buck? And, you know, I know sometimes we don't like to hear it, but the best bang for your buck will be the 5K, in my opinion. I mean, there's cheaper ones, but I'm just focusing on screw down back made in Japan models, because I just feel they wear differently, they feel different. And, you know, if you're looking for that little extra, I mean, there's probably no noticeable difference day-to-day activities, but, you know, we are watch guys, and this is kind of what we do. So this would be your best day-to-day. And they come up time to time. These stainless ones are the most available, I'd say, and I've seen the stainless steel one. I've seen the all black. This is my first negative display G-Shock. I enjoy it, but I'm also not fully sold on them yet. And then this is just more of the, you know, this is a baller G-Shock. I'm not gonna lie. This is, for what it is and for how well it's made. I mean, check this out. It's matte, right? But then in between the links, it's polished. And on the sides, it's polished. I mean, this is really great manufacturing and machining. Slightly different size, which I think is what everyone's kind of noticed online too, than the metal ones. But the big difference is the weight. How sleeper this looks, which for me, again, as I mentioned it before, is just having a killer watch that only someone who's within that community would know or notice is a big part of the appreciation for me. And that it looks not flashy. Like, I've got some flashy watches in my collection, and sometimes you just don't want to flash. You don't want to bling. You just want to hide and kind of do your own thing. So there you go. Hope that helps